deer just to hang it on his wall,
Bro.
you know, and you know.
Exactly, just to have the head on his wall.
That's the only reason, yeah.
Yeah, man, he takes off his daddy,
Maybe
man.
eat the heart or something.
Yeah, he takes off his daddy Nimrod, the cunning hunter, man, just like him. All right? It was the same exact thing. Like the brother said, man, he'll be willing to cut off a deer's head, slay a deer, hang the deer on the wall. He'll catch a fish, eat the insides, plaster the outside of the fish on his wall, have it bent a little bit, and make it his prized possession, man. All right? But just going into that devil, man, that's what he does. You got a dang bird, you take it out of his natural habitat, you clip its wings. The only amount of pleasure a bird really gets is flying. That's the natural use of a bird. You naturally clip the bird's wings so it can't fly no more, and you destroy its artificial home. He don't really got no home because you take him out of his real home. Just think really truly how these animals feel right now, man.
Polluting the air.
Polluting the air. I mean, you can't even look around. You got birds and all over the place, man. Let's say, for example, it's a hot day outside, and there's really no water around. Look, it's trash right there, man. And you know it's gonna eat that BS.
It's been easy this whole time.
Exactly, man. And then you have birds that fly down and drink puddles. But when you look at the puddle on the concrete, it's got that rainbow color to it, shows that it's an oil or gas in there, man. And the birds are taking baths in it and eating it. And then everybody want to know why the animals and the plants are dying at an alarming rate right now, man. This devil corrupted everything he touches, man. The birds can't even live right, man. Come on, bruh. The trees can't even grow at their natural height with this devil ruling. He has to go. He has to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You went too far. You went too far in controlling the earth, and you stunk up the field. All right? Yeah, that old pride, that jolly Barbie doll way of life is not, it's coming to a halt very soon, man. You same hoes sitting here laughing, joking, giggling, dressing like whores, man. Women are gonna rape, women are gonna get raped like a mug, man.
That's right.
These men out here are gonna tear these women limb from limb, man.
That's right.
We was at the store a few days ago, man. Me and the brother Bonson Pop was at the store, we was at the store a few days ago. All right, and we just in there, man, on so-called Easter day, that folly day, and there was a lot of judgment that had taken place, but what I'm going into, we was in the grocery store, all right? And it was an Eve that came in there with two men. With two men. I'm kid you not. You seen her nipples through her shirt like a T. It wasn't no cut. She didn't try to cover them up. You know, she didn't have a bra on or anything. You could clearly tell what her inner parts look like just looking at that. When that day comes, you're gonna have men that really lust over that, man. You're gonna have inmates in jail break out a little bit, or they might even let some of them loose. Just cause. They put that inside a lot of these Marvel movies and stuff, especially when you watch Batman, man. All right? When you got men that come out of there like that with pussy on their mind, a lot of these men that ain't really getting none when that day truly come, bro, a lot of you women are gonna be raped and ravished. All right? Think it's a game. Keep on going around, dressing around, walking like whores, man. With wonton head, with a wonton eyes, stretched forth necks. All right? Go ahead. I know we.
It's all good, brother. I heard one of the apostles say, shit, damn near 90% of the men that say, yeah, you don't have a fucking woman, man.
Yeah.
You know? They in jail behind a woman, so they gonna wreak havoc on these bitches, man. On these proud devils, man.
Yep.
They just like their father, man.
That's right, brother. So like a handmaid told me that he was practicing law.
Yeah.
He said one of the main reasons you black men are in jail behind the women, bro. He was practicing law. I was like, yeah, man. He said a lot of stupid stuff, man.
That's right.
If they selling drugs, it's for a woman.
That's right.
If they robbing and killing, it's for a woman. You know, everything they do is for the woman, bro.
And that goes back to the scriptures.
Absolutely, man. You know, go ahead, brother.
Come on, brother Samaki.
It's all good.
It says, this is
We'll call it and read it again.
Isaiah chapter 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
Yeah, these race wars are coming very soon, man. That's right. Best believe. These nations, when the scriptures say nation shall rise against nation, when you go into that word nation, that goes into nationality. All right? It goes to particular people fight against other people. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that a country is going to fight another country. Now, we know that's going to happen. That's why it says kingdom against kingdom. But precisely when it says nation shall rise against nation, that's going into these race wars that the brother's going into. All right? Is there more on that one?
That's a little bit more.
Okay, Connor, I know we still got that one too.
It says everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, man. Whenever the martial law breaks loose, whenever they put these concentration camps out, they're gonna divide this country up into certain segments, man. They're gonna rename a lot of parts to it. I forgot, it was a video I seen almost a year ago, but they went into grave detail on how they're gonna divide this up, man. It's gonna be hard to leave a neighborhood, man, the way they're gonna have this place locked up with these military forces, these troops guarding a lot of these places, man. It's gonna be hard to leave your neighborhood. All right, go ahead.
It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst of it.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst of it, man. How's the place gonna fail in the midst of itself? All right? The spirit of Egypt, and that prophecy is already starting to take place right now, man. Because again, we go into Egypt, man. That's really America, because that word just means double straits, or bondage, or slavery. Where we came over here at, all right? And this is a future prophecy right here. Shows it's not talking about the land of Egypt, okay? So the spirit of Egypt, or the spirit of America, is getting ready to plummet very soon. You can already see the decadence of morality right now. When it goes to the food that you eat, the air that you breathe, the music that's coming out right now. Transgender is at an all-time high. Transhumanism. You can't even get yourself a woman right now without having to be worried about her might being a man. This is stuff you have to worry about here in America, man. You get yourself a lady, and you've been dating her for 2 years, and she bring your ass on Jerry Springer or something. I'm saying that jokingly, of course. All right, for you simpletons, okay? But you know, you can be with a chick for 2 years, and she'll be like, man, I got a big secret to tell you. And then you'll be like, what? And she gonna change her voice up, I'm really a man. You're like, whoa, what? That's the spirit of America, man. And America uplifts that spirit. America tells you to don't worry about that. Oh, it's all free. Land of the free, home of the brave. Land of the do whatever the hell you gotta do.
That's right.
That's why this place is confusing, man. That's why this is the spirit of Babylon as well, because that word just means confusion.
That's right.
Everything's confusing out here in America. The damn lifestyle that you live is confusing. You don't even know what the hell you want to do. You don't even know what your purpose is over here in America.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, brother.
It's a land full of folly. You feel my speaking? A land full of folly and carelessness, man. You know, these people don't care about anything but themselves, man. You know, they don't see. But the spirit is failing, like the scriptures say. Because a lot of people, they not even believing what the Stevens got. You know, they kind of like, this kind of ain't seeming right. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of America is failing, man. It says, and in the midst of it, it shall fail in the midst of it, and I will destroy the counsel of it, and they shall seek to the idols.
It's all good. Go ahead and go back to Job.
This is Job, chapter 20, verse 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he has. This is verse 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he has desired. Okay. Verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods.
Y'all gonna be very hungry very soon, like we're going into. As soon as your belly is full, you're gonna regurgitate everything you had consumed out, man. And no, we ain't talking about physically, man. We're talking about the riches that you've accumulated so far here in America from the backs of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Again, even you have the low-level Edomites that'll be like, well, I don't have nobody oppressed. You're still reaping the benefits of your father still to this day. All right, so yes, you have to do with that as well. That's why the scriptures tell you in Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. All right, go ahead.
Verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. Verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
There you go. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. So as soon as he gets his belly filled up enough, man, he's gonna be in troubleshoots. He's gonna be in a position of difficulty himself. All right. And again, we see that going on right now, man. America's at its all-time high. You got, like you said, Sabat, you got people waking up on a smaller level, like, I don't know, that just don't seem right. I don't know, that move kind of got a little tacky. Stephen Stevens, no, I don't know. Jim Jones, It showed that dude shoot that Jake in the head, man. I'm talking about the Jake put a Save-A-Lot bag over his head like it was gonna protect him. But anyway, neither here nor there. When it showed the dude's dead body, it was a pool of blood on the ground. And there was no blood on the dude's body. There was no blood on his shirt. There was no blood on his legs. None of that. Even the blood looked extremely fake. Because when you actually look at blood, blood is actually a very dark color. It's a very dark red. Especially when it's flesh blood, especially blood from deep within your body, from your head. That blood on there, when you looked at it, looked like tomato juice, man. It looked like tomato soup. It really looked like lentil soup.
Did y'all go see that response from the man's family? I'm talking about we don't hate him. Like, bro, even if it's another Israelite, bro, it's some beef, bro. If it's a Jake who, Lord willing, Lord forbid that happens, a brother, you know, gets murdered by somebody in the world, hell yeah, I hate him, man. With a perfected hate, man.
That's why.
And see, that's something they doing too, man. They still got Jake to where you're not supposed to feel some type of way, man. You're not, somebody does this to you, you can't. Because you were raised in school thinking that BS, man. Nobody can make you mad. Nobody can make you mad. Since when? Let's see your daily walk when your ass leave behind them classrooms of your job.
We made the Heavenly Father mad.
Yeah, thank you.
The hell, man? Nobody should be able to make you mad, man. Fuck that, man. If somebody's been oppressed for so damn long, you're gonna have some type of animosity towards an individual. That's why there's a law on murder, man. There's a law on murder. So forget that when it's talking about we can't do. No, man. That's why the Lord set it up like that. They want to mask that emotion, but soon as they want to mask that. Reason why they put it out in little instances like that, because they want you to transform that little image into a big picture of why we're supposed to forgive the so-called white man. That's why they do that, man. Little doses like that will have you with the whole pacified mindset of having Stockholm syndrome to not feel a certain type of way towards your oppression. All right, and they throw it to you in little small dosages, man. And that's where you get a world full of nincompoops to feel like, oh man, it was in the past, we should get over it, man. If the Lord ain't got over it, we don't need to get over it. And it's that simple. All right?
That's right, brother.
Yeah, come.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Verse 23.
It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon them. And this is the part that I wanted to bring out. Because it's a little difficult if you don't have any understanding on it, because I myself didn't have any understanding on it until earlier today. All right? But when it says every hand, can you read that part again one more time? Can you pull that? Can one of y'all brothers pull up that word wicked in the blue letter, pursuing to Job, chapter 20? Okay, so read that again really quick. Because again, we're talking about the race wars and we're going into Jacob's trouble. All right?
Job chapter 20, verse 23. No, Salakia, 22. In his fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
In his fullness of sufficiency, he shall be in the straits. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, really, it's going to be hard to really understand what that means. Go ahead and pull that word of wicked real quick.
This word wicked in the Hebrew is aimal. All right, aimal, Strong's H6.
Because it's not talking about this like all the nations are going to come against Edom. Or I mean, even though we know that's going to happen, but that's not what that verse is going into. That's something I even thought. You know, go ahead.
The word is aimal. All right, it says laborer, sufferer.
A laborer or a sufferer. Okay? So soon as his belly is full, man, it talks about every hand of the wicked is going to be against them, man. Hey, these laborers out here, man, you Jakes. Out here toiling and working your ass off, not getting paid nothing. 2/3 of Jacobs, we got to put in consideration our own people are wicked as well, man. So they're going to come against this devil as well. Now, they mad the devil is ruling over them in a sense, but they're just not doing nothing about it. But they speak about it, and it's going to be a time where they're going to place action on the carnal level and get ready to attack these rich neighborhoods, man. All right? Rape, rob, and murder these women, these children, eat these children. All right? A lot of these freak, nasty niggas are going to rape these men as well, man. All right?
Was there more on that? And the last one was toil.
And toil. So that just goes into a labor. All right, so we're talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here toiling and laboring, man. That's going into the race wars. Go ahead, brother.
The apostle Apostle Tar put a video of Jake getting on Esau's ass about his check.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? He said his money wasn't right, man. Okay, Jake. Okay, 2/3 of our people ain't gonna continue to take the low, man. Okay, When you hungry and short on bills and your rent short, ain't no talking, man. We in that time ain't no talking, man. As a matter of fact, it's too much damn talking. Yeah, you see a Negro amongst Negro. That Negro Air Experience went on that Corey Holcomb show, kept running his damn mouth and got stole off on for the world to see.
Yep.
Okay?
Right. I get it.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16.
This goes perfectly into the precept back in Job chapter 20.
It says, for there shall be a sedition amongst men.
All right, so there shall be a sedition amongst men. That means there's going to be hostility amongst men, a separation. Okay, go ahead.
And invading one of another.
Right, so invading one another. Okay, so we're going to have people one another invading other people's homes. You know, give me your food, give me your water. Okay, give me your resources.
Yeah.
It's not going to just be a time where you're just going to be able just to be in the house, have your door locked, and that's just going to be it. Nah, man,
right,
your door going to be getting kicked down in that day, man, because there ain't going to be no food.
That's right.
There ain't going to be no water.
That's right, brother.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. All right, so there's not going to be no 911. Okay, there's not going to be a hotline that you can call and say, hey, somebody's breaking into my house. No, man, that shit going to be cut off. Man.
That's right, brother.
Okay, so that goes perfectly into the wicked. Pretty much the hand of the wicked is going to be amongst them at that time, man. Because you got these higher up Edomites, okay, that live in these penthouses, like the brother was going into, that live in these nice houses and prosper, okay, in Highland Park. But they're going to get gotten that day, man. Read that part again.
It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes,
Go ahead.
and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
The course of their actions shall stand in their power. So it's not going to be the power of the state. It's not going to be the power of the law of the rights of citizens. No, man. The action of their state of their power is going to be the law to eat, man. It's going to be the law to survive, man. Okay? That's what the law is going to be, man. Okay, the world is already a tooth and nail world as you live in. All right, it's a dog-eat-dog world. So at that time, it's really going to be a dog-eat-dog world, man. Give me what's yours. Now, the men of the Lord ain't going to be in that predicament, man, because the scripture tells you that, okay, if the woe to them that are pretty much that eat now, for you shall be hungry later. Roughly paraphrasing in chapter 6. You know, so we're going to be straight in that day. Lord, welcome to those men. So keep on, bro.
It says,
you can break it down.
a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And that's what we was talking about earlier, man. A lot of these cities are gonna be blockaded off, man, by troops.
That's right.
And they're not even gonna let you escape your city. You ain't just gonna be able to leave your house, hop in your car, go down the street to your nearest Kroger or Tom Thumb. It's not gonna work like that very, very, very soon. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are gonna realize that when it's too late.
That's right.
All right? Soon as death knocks at your door, that's when it becomes an issue, man.
That's right,
But since you're living comfortably right now, you're gonna go ahead and keep on being a nigga or a spick or Uncle Tomahawk doing whatever the hell you're doing. But it's gonna get very difficult in this near future coming soon, man, to the point where you ain't even gonna be able to go to the next city, man. It ain't no problem for us to get out of our house, get in the car, and go downtown. And even if you don't got a car, it ain't a problem to get out of your house, hop on the bus and train and go downtown. Man, it ain't no problem right now. But as soon as this bus line is off, the 911 and all that is off, man, all that's gonna be out the window, man. Like the brother went into when he went and talked that shit, they shall not regard their kings and their princes, man. All these laws that America upholds are gonna be out the window, man. This is gonna be straight anarchy, man. It's gonna be a straight source of anarchy going on in these streets of America, all right?
It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man.
That's right.
And that really can go into the pride of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as well, man. That goes into the proud. And we know Esau is ultimately the proud, man. And that's why these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to kick their doors in. But that goes into you proud Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as well, man. Ain't nobody excluded from the judgment of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
There's no way escaping your judgment. You got the Lord taking niggas out like crazy right now. Niggas are getting whacked like a mug, man. The brothers was laughing earlier when you go over there to the land where Benjamin is. It was these two Jakes that was having sex in the car, man. And the chick was dicked in a mug, and I guess the way she was riding, it was making the car move, and the car ended up falling off a hill and killing both of them.
Brother.
The Lord is being comical with the way He taking you Jakes out now, man. So just imagine when that day truly comes, how wild it's gonna be. All right? Is there more on that?
says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, all right?
The houses shall be destroyed.
The houses shall be destroyed, man. These homes are gonna be destroyed. Your lofty, tall buildings that you're in right now is gonna be destroyed. People gonna be kicking your doors in. Hold that really quick and go to Isaiah 5:15, brother. Come.
Isaiah.
You good, bro? No, I'm just playing. I'm just It's all good, brother. You proud Edomites, man, with your lofty mindset, with that white privileged Tom Brady mindset of America, fuck yeah mindset.
That's right, brother.
All right, man, that's gonna go out the window real quick, man.
That's right, brother.
All right. And you Issachar, you so-called Mexicans are from the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Zebulon, man. You're not a Mexican. Stop being simple, damn.
On my swinger.
Look some stuff up, man.
Right.
Jesu Cristo es negro, no blanco. All right?
That's right.
Go ahead,
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 15. And the mean man shall be brought down.
The mean man shall be brought down. When you go into that word mean in the Hebrew, it means insignificant. All right? So it says the insignificant man shall be brought down. And who's the most insignificant being on the planet Earth today? Esau, the so-called white man, man. He's the one that rapes, robs, and murders everything, takes over lands and calls it after his own name. That regards nobody else's life, don't regard the life of animals, don't regard the life of trees, don't regard the life of his so-called peers, man. He'll stab you in the back with a, you know what I'm saying, with a handshake, man. He'll shake your hand and stab you in the back right in the same moment, man. Go ahead,
And the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled.
And the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humble. Your troops and all that is gonna be humble when your Yahweh comes, man.
That's right.
When the Lord gives his men spiritual power, your mighty men are gonna be humble. And what does it say afterward? Who else shall be humble? The lofty?
Yes, sir.
The lofty shall be humbled as well. Again, when you go into that word loft, it's a high building.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much that means the high-minded shall be humbled. With your high mentality, your pitchfork mentality that you have. All right. Your fork-tongued self. All that's gonna be humbled, man. Everything that you've deemed great in America, everything that you've bought off the backs of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, all that's gonna fall on top of you, man. That's why we read in Job the 20th chapter, he shall be full of, you know, as soon as pretty much his belly gets full, that's when it'll burst. All right? Can you go, actually, it's cool. We good on those. Can you now can you go to Isaiah the 33rd chapter, and really you can start at like the 3rd verse. All right?
Isaiah.
The reason why we go into these scriptures, man, because we're going into when all hell breaks loose over here in America, and we really, hey man, a lot of people ain't gonna know what to do in that day, man. Especially being out in the wilderness, a lot of jakes are gonna be eating parasitic animals and everything just because they see the animal dead on the ground. Oh man, it's dead. The Lord bless me with food. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. That's why we really need the Spirit of the Heavenly Father to be on us in that day, to know what from what, or to know how to operate spiritually within the certain scenarios that might come across us here in the near future. All right? Go ahead and read that out.
This is Isaiah chapter 33 and 3. It says, at the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting up of thyself, the nations were scattered.
Go ahead.
And your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of the caterpillar.
That's right. Your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of a caterpillar, man. All right? That's going to take place very soon, man. We're witnessing the spoil right now, man. You got Vladimir Putin getting ready to hit that red button, Kim Jong-un, talking about if America bucks up one more time, they about to send off these nukes. Now, we know that's a smoke screen if you don't know, because China has to intervene before North Korea does anything. That's right. China's just using North Korea right now to do this, but ultimately China's getting ready to stir up and do something big along the same side of Russia. And that doesn't mean that China is going to be the next superpower on the planet Earth. All right? No. But China and Russia are going to have a big to-do with the war that's coming over here to America with these nukes, man. All right? They're going to have a lot to do with that war that's over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat right now. All right? Go ahead.
It says, as the running to and fro of locusts shall he run upon them.
Yeah, man, running to and fro as locusts, man. We talking about the wicked man that runs all over the goddamn place, man. That's what he's been known for doing. Going over here, taking lands. Going over here, taking lands. Renaming this land, renaming that land. Going over here, setting up certain spies over there to watch everything they're doing. All right?